13 of reviewing every book I've read in 2025 until I catch up. Today's book is Death of the Author by Nnedi Okorafor. So this is another one I have yapped about on TikTok already, but I yapped too long for YouTube, so we're going to try to keep it down to 3 minutes. I finished this book and immediately jumped onto TikTok to talk about it because I was obsessed. And it has not stuck with me the way I thought it would. Now, that doesn't take away from its 5-starness. This was a 5-star. This is a 5-star. I do think this is a very excellent book, but it's just not something that I think about often, like after I've read it. This is definitely a book I would recommend. This is definitely a book I will continue to recommend to people, but it just, I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. But anyway, getting into what this book is about. This book follows a young author through her transition from anonymity into insane fame. Her book gets super big, gets turned into a movie, seeing the way her creative vision gets kind of twisted as she gets bigger and more famous, and the book kind of comes out of her personal control and into the greater world. This book also has a lot of discussions around like disability because the main character fell out of a tree when she was young and is paralyzed from the waist down and gets the opportunity because of her book to get like these exoskeleton legs, and kind of how that affects her rise to fame and how people view her and see her and treat her. There is like a book within a book, so we do get to see like the novel she writes, like the chapters alternate back and forth a little bit of like her real life versus a chapter in the book. And we see how she influences in her life have influenced the book, how stuff in the book influences her real life, like, and it's crazy like seeing that back and forth, and it's just really really fun. And I really need to read more sci-fi because there's just a lot of good sci-fi out there that I haven't dipped my toes into, and I need to read more of it, and this is definitely one of them. So those are not all my thoughts because there are major spoilers, but those are all the thoughts I'm going to give. Okay, thanks, bye.